Good afternoon. I'm MJ from Linus Publications, and we're going to finish up our sessions here on the shutdown with Trump. And as I noted, it looks like it's going to move along, but I think Trump may do some pushback when it comes to his desk. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what's showing up on Trump's chart. So, the first thing we're going to see is that on 11/9, we have the sun that is in conjunct to his Uranus. Uranus is change, sun is spotlight. So an inconjunct is can't get there from here. So in effect, he's not going to like something in this bill probably. And that's going to be on 11/9. Yes, 11/9, sorry. So he's not going to like something in this bill. So what's going to happen is that there may have to be some type of change. And I'm seeing this again when we see Sun in conjunct his North Node. And that's on 11/12. So that's probably when he's actually going to be getting this bill. Now, the in conjunct means can't get there from here. North Node is where he takes in. So in effect, he may feel that this is not enough of a win for him, or he may want to change other things. Maybe he's going to go and he's not going to release the snap stuff. Maybe he's going to do other things just to cause more pain. And again, it's the inconjunct, so it's a break and adjust. And sometimes when you can't do it in one way, you go and try and do it in another way. Now, one thing that is positive here, and again, it was difficult way back, a few weeks ago when the first date didn't work, when I was trying to find dates that would work for all the parties involved. It was really tough finding dates that had some decent positive factors. And here we have the factor. We've got Venus. Venus has been showing up in all the other people's charts that have been involved in this, which means, yes, they're trying to negotiate to get something. Okay. And there is the concern for the communities, concern for the suffering that people might be going through. In this case, this is Trump's trine. And it is at 11/13. So that is when I suspect that this might be signed by him. And that Venus is trine Mercury. So that means, in effect, Mercury, thoughts, papers, stuff like that. That's when I expect that this might hit his desk. Now, overall, though, I do want to point out that, and just like I pointed out in the USA chart, where we have Pluto that was in conjunct Venus, and these other minor angles are working within that. We have angles in Trump's chart. What is one of these? The Uranus square to his ascendant. So Uranus is actually, in effect, ruling both his 7th and his 6th house. So again, unknown enemy, known enemies, his allies, his health, all of this might be working against him. And in effect, it could be affecting him physically. Okay. It's affecting sort of how he's perceiving things. So this could feel to him to be just a big slight about what's going on. And that is happening on 11/12. So during all this kind of stuff, it's becoming exact at that point. Now, again, plus or minus a little bit of time here. We don't know how accurate the time of birth is. Now, another thing that's happening on 11/13, which is when he would be signing this, is Pluto actually moves into the 6th house. And I've been noting this all along with the Uranus square, the ascendant. Now, this, again, is also dependent on the degree on the 6th house. And that's dependent on whether we have an accurate time of birth. But this is going to affect things like his health, things like work, and service. So it's going to, since he is the president of the United States, it can affect, in effect, service workers. So there's a lot of stuff as a major angles going on in his chart that is affecting the minor angles. So trying to find this good one angle here that he might be receptive was challenging. Okay? So hopefully this will meander through this week, and we'll probably get it through the House on Wednesday, but it may not be on the first pass, and it'll probably get signed off maybe on Friday, maybe refused on Thursday, sent back, something's changed, and then signed off on Friday. But again, plus or minus a day or two all along here. Now, the House will be open probably on Wednesday, so we're also hoping to have that other person sworn in, because they have to open it to take the vote. I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day. Bye now.